All right, guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video on the Trading Transformation series. Today is Monday, February 9th. And yeah, we are almost done putting everything together. Look at my sexy face in this lighting, though. Anyway, we are almost done putting everything together, and we really just need to talk about entry confirmations, market conditions, shit like that, right? Today's video is going to be on entry confirmations, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. I think the last video was on take profits. The one before that was stop losses and break even. So we're really going quickly here. Today we are going to be talking about the hold up. What the fuck? Okay, we're gonna be talking about the entry confirmations. I had a student, a friend, he asked me today, he was like, let me actually just read the message that he asked me so maybe you guys can get an idea. He said, hey, I was just curious on what your rules were to enter a trade because I kind of want to go by that. I would just want to write it in my journal so that I can have it out for every day that I trade. And when I read that, I kind of immediately went to what my mentor would tell me. He would tell me, never have a checklist for your trades. I don't want you guys to be having checklists for your trades, right? I don't want you guys to like have a thing that says, okay, I want to see an SMT, an inverse fair value gap, displacement, enter. I don't want to see like a fair value gap, retrace, like whatever, right? I want you guys to literally be able to notice when these trades are happening, not have a checklist, but I want you guys to think of them in your mind like, hey, I see this, and this, so I should be able to enter based on this data, right? I see this, and this, and that's why I should not enter based on this data, right? So we're gonna be talking about entry confirmations and what I look for when I'm trading because I don't really actually use a checklist at all. Half the time, things that I'm looking for don't even happen, and I'm still able to take the correct trades with the market. So entry confirmations, right? First thing that is the most important thing of this whole model. It's literally like 80 to 85% of this model is we want to have, oh my gosh, to have a clear drawn liquidity. We literally want to have a clear drawn liquidity. That is like more than half of the model. If we have a clear drawn liquidity and we have a decent entry, we are going to be able to be profitable because it is that simple, right? Drawn liquidity is basically everything. It's literally the entire thing. Because with drawn liquidity, you can find out where the market is going, and the worst thing that can happen to you is price edging your drawn liquidity. So if we have a clear drawn liquidity, I promise you can make someone profitable with an 80% chance that you have a clear drawn liquidity that is profitable. Because you are going to be able to find clear entries. So what I want to have like your checklist, not even your checklist, just like this is necessary. So we're going to put a star actually next to this because this is completely necessary. If we don't have a clear drawn liquidity, you're going to have a really hard time finding a good trade. Kind of like today when we market open, we went down, we tapped into like a 4-hour gap and then we went up. Whenever I opened the chart and I sent the signal, I didn't really like any of those draws. They weren't really close. The main draw that I had on both bullish and a bear scenario was 300 points away. And if you guys know from my take profit videos, my whatever videos, like we do not want to be having, I don't even know, draws in liquidity that are like more than 200 points away because 200 to 250 points is like when the volume slowly starts to die down. But if we have a clear drawn liquidity and it's obvious and it's not super far, we are going to be able to take trades in the right direction. And yeah, that is literally 80% of the model. I promise you, this is 80% of the model. Number two, we want to ideally see a condition towards our drawn liquidity. Oh, fuck. Drawn liquidity. So we want to see a condition towards our drawn liquidity, right? With a retrace and a flip. This is like the most ideal situation, right? So we want to see something like this, right? If we have a bullish drawn liquidity, right? And our drawn liquidity is up here. Notice every single time we're making higher highs and higher lows, we're retracing into a condition, displacing out of it, right? This is the most ideal situation. And this is like literally like, I don't even know how to explain. It's just like the perfect scenario based on my model. But basically, this is literally the other 15% that I was talking about. is just having a condition, a retrace, and a flip. And then number 3, we want to have a safe entry so that we don't get stopped out. So we want to have a safe entry so that we don't get stopped out. Because if we get stopped out, that means our entry probably wasn't safe. Our draw on liquidity could be right. Our bias could be right. Everything could be right. But if we don't have a safe entry, we're going to get stopped out 100%. If your stop is unprotected, you're going to get stopped out. If you have your stop at a random spot, right? If you guys didn't watch the stop losses video, I'd highly recommend you guys watch the stop losses video. It's going to show you a lot of what we are doing. You need a protected stop. You can do all the other rest of the parts with a safe entry and a good draw on liquidity. Everything else can be done with those. As long as you have data to prove that your entries and the way you like to enter is profitable and it's a winning model, then you are going to be fine, right? As long as you can enter safely and be correct about your bias, like a lot of percent of the time, then you are going to be chilling. I promise you you're going to be chilling. There's really nothing more to this. I really don't have a checklist, guys. I just look at the market, where we're trying to go, what's going on, what confluences am I seeing hold up, what's failing, what's holding. It's really simple. Like if you think about it, if you're using logic, you should be able to take trades in the right direction. And then safe interest if we don't get stopped out. Number 4, once we see that and notice that our draw liquidity is valid, we need to execute the trade. So once we see, right, I see this a lot of times where some of my students, they literally see a draw on liquidity. It's super valid. They know it's valid. We're retracing up. We're retracing and we're displacing in the direction of the draw on liquidity. And we're moving the whole time towards the draw on liquidity since the market opened. And they won't take the trade for whatever reason, right? Whether it's out of nerves, whether it's out of just fear in the market, uncertainty. These are all things that we need to slim down and just completely just disappear, right? Because I don't sit here and have fucking nerves and problems when I'm trying to take trades, right? If I enter a position, I don't feel shit, because if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Like what? I can't fucking change it. If I see something that aligns with my data, I take that shit and it loses, it fucking loses. Like there's nothing I can do about that. But if I take that and it wins, it fucking wins. Like, right? Like there's nothing you can do about it. So you need to get to a point where you can detach your emotions from trading completely, to where whether you win or lose, it doesn't matter to you, because there's going to be more days. There's going to be tomorrow. Not everyone's fucking perfect, bro. Like TJR, right? Like everyone starts off with TJR. Everybody starts off with him. He loses, right? We all lose. We're not better than the markets. We just have a slight edge, and that makes us profitable. TJR, for example, like last month he was down heavy. I think he ended up getting break even last month, or in profit. Like we lose trades. A lot of people lose trades that are profitable. Hedge funds lose trades. People lose trades. It's going to happen, but you need to detach your emotions from trading to a point where when you're using your live capital, it literally does not affect you at all. We do not want your emotions to get in the way of your entries, because once they do, you're going to have a really, really hard time being able to execute and get yourself out of that situation, where it's a problematic thing where you have to. Hold up, guys. It's a problematic thing where you literally are stuck in your psyche and you're having psych issues. You guys have to be able to get past that, push past that, and be able to execute on your trades no matter what happens. Whether you have to literally take a trade and manage your position, and once it's managed, you just close your eyes and don't look at the charts, that's fine, right? I can't tell you what works for you. I can just explain what works for me, right? I was able to detach myself from the issues of having feelings while I'm trading, right? When I enter a position now, I don't fucking care, right? If it loses, I don't fucking care. If it wins, I don't fucking care. Obviously, I prefer to win, right? Who doesn't prefer to win? But in the slight chance that I do lose and I take a loss for the day, boo fucking who, dude? Because like, what am I going to do about it? There's nothing that I can do about that to fix that problem, right? I already lost. I can't reverse time and fucking, oh, I shouldn't have done it. No, like I did that shit in the moment, so I have to live up with it, right? And that's what you guys need to be able to put yourself into a situation where it's like that. Because if you guys can't put yourself in that situation, it's not going to work for you. Like this whole thing is not going to work for you. If you're sitting here bitching about, like, bro, nah. If you lost, figure out why you lost, journal that shit, write it down, and that's it, right? Don't fucking sit there complaining and whining about you losing. Because there's nothing you can fucking do about it unless like you're trying to get better, right? If you're getting better, that's all you can do. You can't sit there and bitch about it and be like, oh, I just fucking blew my funded account. Like, bro, who cares, nigga? Just like lock in, right? We do not fucking care if we lose because, again, the market's going to be open tomorrow, the next day, the day after that, the month after that, the year after that, in a decade, in a century. The fucking market's been open for like 300 years, bro. There's going to be a stock market for you guys to trade. You do not have to sit here and bitch about it. Like even setting fucking one trade lockouts on your top sub accounts. Like I have a fucking lockout. I have a one trade lockout. If I take one trade, right, I get BE'd. I can't fucking re-enter if that shit looks good, right? I'm saving myself the fucking psych issues of me wanting to re-enter, and then imagine I re-enter and this shit just reverses on me, right? One trade lockout, one trade a day. Don't fucking sit here and take two trades. Don't sit here and take three trades. Chris, I know Chris, I know you're watching this shit, bro, because what happened when you took more than one trade? First of all, after you lost your first trade, you took the second one on ES, right? That was a big no. I never recommended that shit. Probably an accident, but still. One trade lockout will save you a lot of capital, a lot of time, and a lot of money. They're like, I promise you, if you guys listen to me, have these rules, this checklist, you are going to do good. Especially if you're actually putting in the work, back testing, you're going to do good. You literally, it's super hard to fail if you're actually trying. Number 5, sorry. Whether your trade hits TP or it hits stop loss, you cannot re-enter. Oh my gosh, my mom was calling me. You cannot re-enter or re-execute anything. Take your profits and continue walking. Right? Again, I've seen so many people hit TP and they fucking enter another position and then they just wipe out all their profits and they get them right back on the market. Why are we doing that? Why are we literally hitting a TP and then entering another bullshit ass position and wiping out all your progress? Like, fuck no, that is not what we want to do. Hell no. We want to take our TP and we want to close TradingView, close Project X, and we want to go outside and fucking play basketball. We do not want to sit here on the charts all day long. At all. Right? We take one win and we get the fuck out of there. Because if you think about it, the market is literally made to beat you. Come here, Coco. Come get in this video. I want them to see you. Come here. Okay. The market is literally made to beat you guys, right? So why are we entering multiple positions where it's like we have a lower chance of beating the market? Don't enter multiple positions. Whether you win, lose, BE, fucking who cares? I used to have this rule where I would, if I get BE'd, I could re-enter, but fuck that shit, bro. If you get BE'd, you should not be re-entering your trade, right? You probably got BE for a reason, which is completely fine. But yeah, that's really all that I have for this like checklist type video. I do want you guys to make sure that you are following everything that I'm saying, writing it all down, and just fucking listening. Because if we listen, we are going to ascend. We are going to be profitable. We are going to be rinsing fucking prop firms. Just focus on what I'm saying. Lock the fuck in. Journal every fucking night. Get closer to God. All that shit, bro. Because if you do all of these steps, you're going to be profitable. You're going to be profitable. You can't do all this shit and fail. And if you fail, you just gave up. That is the quote of the day. You can't do all this shit and fail. And if you fail, you gave up. All right. That's all I have. I might make a backtesting video right now. I don't know because I fucking don't want to backtest at all. But there is going to be a psych video tonight. I don't know. Fucking who knows? We'll see. By the time you guys are watching this, one of those will be out. Maybe both of them. So yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. And I I don't fucking have nothing else to say. I'm gay, bruh. That's what I gotta say at the end of each fucking video. I'm a gay fucking boy. All right? I'm a gay boy. Why can't I end this fucking recording?